MrFlipFlop here on a beautiful Sunday morning in the beautiful beach town of Sosua, Dominican Republic, if you didn't know. Shout to everybody here at the bar. Shout to everybody in TV land. Watching me if you're driving your vehicle, if you're, be safe. If you're just sitting, I'm not gonna put the sexy voice on. If you're at home with a loved one, I want to give a huge shout to my boy, Reggie BX. Happy birthday to you, brother. You probably don't watch no more, but still love you. Big shout to King Sam. Big shout to Queen Sam. Big shout to Polo. Big shout to Mike. I spoke to him. Big shout to Lance, my little bro. I miss those guys. You know, but we'll get back to that later on. Some fuckery happened with someone else, but we'll get back to that later on. Today we're in good spirits and we're talking good stuff. Don't forget Halloween tickets on sale. Paradise Life, Halloween 2026 tickets are on sale. We've been selling tickets, sold some rooms. I know a lot of my guys are coming back. Take your time. We got time. I just do early sale for those that want to jump in early. Take your time. We definitely have more than enough time. So let's get to it. Hold on, let me give a shout out to everybody. Mo Music in the building. What up, Mo? That's South Jersey in the building. What up, my brother? When the East is in the house, you already know. Dave, what's up with you? Ralph Baker, shout out to the Bodega Boys. Some of my real Philly homies. M. Dot, what's up with you? West Side. Sophia Felix, how you doing, sis? HR, what up with you? Sophia, tell moms I said hello, by the way. So we're going to get right into this because there's a lot to talk about today, a lot to cover today. It's going to be a good day. Bad day for some, good day for me. Sosua. I told you guys in a previous video, I went back and looking for a different video, a separate video, and found since 2018 or 2019, whatever it was, I've been doing Sosua's Dead videos. Now, prior to prior to YouTube, on the websites, Take Me Back Sosua and Search for Chicas, we had the Sosua's Dead, Sky is Falling, It's Over shit. May be 20 years I've been coming here. 20 years. By the way, I've also been throwing parties and events since 2010. I had to go back and look. 2010. Paradise Life officially started in 2015. I was already doing parties in 2010. Look at the timeline. Anyway. So, Sosua is always dead. The sky is always falling. There's always drama. Everybody wants Sosua to die. Let me give you the reason Sosua will never die. Reason number one. Sosua will never die because you, and I'm talking to you, will be in another country talking about Sosua. You can't be having that much fun in Colombia, in Rio, in Thailand, in Panama, in Costa Rica, but you're talking about Sosua. You can't be having that much fun. Because if I'm having fun, woo, I'm not thinking about no other location. I'm having fun in that location. But what I've noticed is people are in other countries, not even in America, other travel locations, talking about Sosua. Sosua will never die, number one. Number two, the reason Sosua will never die. 90% of YouTubers would have no content online whatsoever. Without Sosua, 90% of travel YouTubers in this space would not exist. Maybe myself included. Without hashtag Sosua, without you coming to Sosua, without YouTubers starting their channel Sosua, eventually building their channel on Sosua, no one's watching a Costa Rica video with 10,000 views. No one's watching a Panama video with 10,000 views. No one's watching a Colombia video with 100,000 views. No one's watching a Rio video with 100,000 views. Sosua. So 90% of the people that talk crap about Sosua wouldn't exist without Sosua content. It's number two. Number three, why Sosua will never die is because people who have already built up Sosua, who may not be here anymore, who may have gone other places, passed away, just don't care for travel anymore, whatever it is. Some people got married in the States. They built Sosua up so much. I myself included, even before my YouTube channel, built Sosua up so much, it is the destination. The, T-H-E-E, the destination. It's impossible to kill it. As much as you want. Someone's going to wake up one day and say, I got $500. I got 3 days off. Let me book a flight to Sosua. It's already been built. Number 4, I'll add that in there. It's a direct flight from New York, from Miami. I used to be from Boston. I don't know if the Boston flight's still direct anymore. You can get to Sosua real easy from Canada. Real easy. You don't have to stop in other places most of the time. It's direct, in and out. You can go home. Sosua's not going anywhere, guys. I want to give a big shout to Jamie. We did an interview yesterday. I'll get to more of that later. Traveling Motivated Unfiltered, excuse me. He posted some Halloween stuff on his Instagram. I'll get to that in a minute. But big shout to him. I definitely love his setup. I watch him anyway, but I definitely love his setup. How he's got things organized and doing things, for travel and community and stuff like that, and motivating people. So big shout to him. So yeah, I'll get into what we did in a minute. Here's the thing. If Sosua is so dead, why does it stay on the lips of everybody? Stays on your brain all the time. It's like an MTV rerun channel. Sosua, right? And here's the wild part. And I'm gonna say this again. I said it on Jamie's interview, and I said it to somebody in one of the groups. For you guys, and I want you to hear me clear. Turn me up in the back. For you guys that sit there and say, well, he got a business. He gonna say come to Sosua. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. I want you to take a moment to think about that. I'm gonna tell you to spend $1,000 on a flight and hotel to come here and buy wings from me for you to not enjoy yourself on a trip? Sidebar, let's time that out before that. That also negates the hard fucking work and sacrifice I put into this business when you say stupid shit like that. Because here's the thing. You who would say some dumb shit like that, I purposely built my business away from you. I'd be a fucking millionaire if I tried to please all you guys. This would be the best business in the North Coast. But it's one of the best businesses, but money-wise, you know why it's not? You know why I lose customers? Because I don't hold my tongue. Because I don't try to be liked. I don't try to, oh yeah, you know what? Let me say this to please these guys. Let me say this. No, fuck that. I say the facts. I say the truth. It sucks not to be liked, but it sucks more not to be yourself for you phony motherfuckers out there. I lost the boycott flip-flop. There was really people boycotting. They probably still do boycott me to this day, but they bring Pepto-Bismol with them on their trips now because the other places make your tummy hurt. So it's like, I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat nothing and be, oh no, I want them to buy some wings. Let me be nice. Fuck that. You come here for the facts. You come here for the truth. You come here because I say what I mean what I say. So, sorry, not sorry. Like I said, I lose a lot of people. Don't even know me. Some people say, I don't like his attitude. Well, okay, cool. Have fun in Kansas. Shout to Kansas. Now, I went from, I don't know where Nebraska to Kansas came from. Shout to Kansas. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit there, I hope these guys like me so they come buy some wings and tacos. No, motherfucker, I don't care. I built my business away from that. From those people that are fucking certified fucking haters that would recruit people. We're not going to go to flip-flops ever again. Okay. I'll be all right. There's mad people who don't even watch YouTube who love my food. Shout to them. Let me get to the comments. Jerry Hawk, what up with you? AM Easy, what's good, bro? Silky Smooth in the building. Big shout, Key. Rico Kimbro, what up? R Goody in the building. Shout to the crew. Your favorite underrated. Fly Eagles, fly. Yeah, back to the champ. I can't even knock it. I'm so mad. Rod said church's session. You already know. Chef, listen, shout to Benya. Chef Casey in the building. Yeah, happy born day to Reggie BX. Definitely appreciate that, Sophia. Bro, that's a fact. I was in Columbia in October. Sosua was brought up. Brothers were saying it's dead. And I was like, well, when I go, it's live. Shaking my head. I don't know anymore. See you in the Feb. See you for Super Bowl, brother. Dave said, talk to him. Ali, what up? Definitely all is well. Hope you good, too. Advantage from Toronto. Yes, direct from Toronto. Big shout to Douglas. I met him yesterday. Shout out to the bro. Delta One, what up? Alliston said Boston and Charlotte on weekends. Okay, so the Boston's on weekends. Gotcha. I know Charlotte's on weekends too. I forgot about that. ATL is a direct flight, but it's only like 6 months out the year, David. And I think it's every other day. If I'm not sure, you got to check. Wiseman, my brother, and I got you written down right here. Hold on, where's it at? I want to give a huge shout to all you guys who bring me gifts and don't forget donate to the toy drive, but bring me gifts and show love. Listen, Wiseman, I appreciate you again, but I got that bag. I must have just missed you too. I had just left. Big shout to you, bro. I really appreciate it. Every time you bring something, it's something I'm like, oh, I could use that. You know what I mean? So shout to you, Wiseman. I definitely appreciate you, brother. And like I said, like you just said you in Colombia and he talking about Sosua. Like if I'm in another country, I'm not talking about another country. When I was in Rio, I was not talking about. Well, someone asked me about Sosua. How's Sosua? Okay, cool. I responded, but I didn't come and say, hey guys, let me tell you about Sosua. No, let's have a Sosua powwow. No, I'm in Rio, bro. I'm chilling. Advantage Trainer says, seen different versions of Sosua almost the last 10 years. Sosua ain't going nowhere. CLB No Limit, what up? And that's what, listen. I'll post the link in a second. I got only the Halloween portion, but he's gonna put the video later on, probably in January, I think he said. What was I saying? I'm sorry. That's what I said. Like, I'll be 20 years in May, right? Everyone gets a different version of Sosua. 90% of the people in this chat will never know my version. And guess what? Your version is just as dope. How can we talk about my version when my version don't exist no more? My version was madness. My version was Rikers Island with vagina. That's what, and I got to tell you, I keep joking. I said it yesterday, my boy was laughing. I said, no, it was kind of, Sosua was, to me, and I come from the hood, was really dangerous. Not for me, I didn't feel danger, but I could tell the elements were there. When people talk about what's going on now, no, it was way worse back then. You know, the reason I used to tell people, Sosua was, not now, was the most dangerous place in this country. Here's why. No one's from here. You have real live gangsters coming here, doing dirt, and then bouncing it. So if something happens to you, they gone. They hop in the bus, the motor, or car, they out. Like I said, all that changed over years, but it was crazy out here. You might could get stabbed. Mr. Boyd in the building. Salute CEO Flip. The Sue will never die regardless of the prayers to end it. Halloween 2026, you already know. It's on deck. And yeah, it's weird. Why do people want it to end? Because then a lot of people just wouldn't exist, have nothing to talk about if it did end. Junk Food Kid, what up with you? Ali says, Sosua is not dead. You just got to know how to move, evolve, and things happen. Let me tell you this. I'm going to say this, Ali, and I appreciate you putting that comment. Everything is normal in the zoo. One block is missing. The block outside of Rumba, which is the entrance to Sosua, which they wanted to change for years when I told you girls were twerking in the middle of the fucking street. I said that years ago. Guys, one block outside of Rumba. Both casinos are popping. Blue Ice is popping. Bailey's is normal. Beach is normal. Everything's moving. One block. One block. Doesn't have the fuckery on it. I don't know what else to tell you. I just don't know what else to tell you. It's like, it's weird. If you can't live without one block, damn. Sorry. My bad. And here's the wild part. I've been to every country when there was an issue. When they were doing the raids in Colombia, and Medellin, and Cartagena, I was already on the way there. People who lived there were telling me, nah, bro, you might not want to come. It's crazy. I was like, I don't care about none of that. I'm going to make my own fun. And then I had dudes that was coming on the trip with us. They was like, Greg, you gonna worry about that? Bro, we gonna have our own fun. And we had a ball. They not targeting us. They not worried about us. We're tourists. Whatever they worried about. Listen, I remember sitting, and I was my man went upstairs to the apartment, and his girl was standing next to me. And the girl said, the cop said, it was a female cop. She said, now y'all can't do that out here. I was like, what are you talking about? We're just standing here and wait for someone to come downstairs. You saw us go inside. She said, no, y'all can't be out here. So she said something slick, and I said, well, if you wasn't in uniform, you'd be standing next to me right now. And all the female cops started giggling. And she started blushing. She was like, whatever, just don't stand there too long. And she walked away. Like, it's not that serious. I'm gonna have fun regardless. Like, at the end of the day. Sorry. Anytime the raids in Rio de Janeiro where they killing the gangsters, I had 2 people cancel because of that. We went to Rio and had a fucking ball. I actually had a nice vacation. I got to relax, but we had a fucking ball. None of that stuff affects me. As long as there's not a civil war or all-out war, I'm going to that country. Like I would not go to Ukraine. I would not go to Russia. But those are places I just won't. Hey, fellas, let's go to Russia. Not that I would say that anyway, but I'm not going. But if there's some shit going on that's not going to directly affect me, I'm on the way. The THE, the way. That's it. I'm on the way. Crypto link, the sewer is only dead for rookies. And can I tell you something? It's really not. Newbies have been coming in having a ball. Well, me and rookies guys want to travel a lot. Because another thing you got to understand, and I mentioned this in the interview with Jamie, a lot of guys didn't start traveling until COVID. Now, let's be serious. A lot of guys still don't know how to travel. They didn't get their PP wet yet. Like, as a joke, I'm saying, but not referring to sex. A lot of guys don't know how to travel. They just don't know. So when they travel, they expect things to be a certain way. They want it handed to them. I don't need that. I do my own thing. Listen, we roll. Keith, what up? Too early for this raw. He-Man said it's cold outside. Go back inside. Gilmore, what up? What's the best way to get to Sosua from Santo Domingo round trip? You could take the bus. That's the cheaper version. You can take a taxi, a little pricey. But yeah, the bus is the cheaper version, and it's pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? Jehovah, what up? Daryl Higgins, what up with you? Still following the lifestyle. Ali said, Greg, you a solid dude. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'd say Caribbean tours, Metro, like the bus. Taxi is expensive, but it's faster. 1982 first trip, people told me Thailand was no good anymore. And that's the thing, P, man. Someone's always got something negative to say about a destination. Let me go. As long as I don't get kidnapped, I'm good. Like, if I get kidnapped, fuck, don't go. As long as I get kidnapped, I'm good. Advantage Trainer said, just left last Monday, Sosua was active. That's not me typing. My hands are here. It's not me typing. That's not me typing. And big shout out to my bro. He stopped in the bar real quick. We were talking the other day. And he told me, you give back and you don't do it for show. No, I don't do it for show. I do give back pretty much more than most people. But I don't do it to get on Facebook. You see, I don't post a lot of stuff. I post sporadically here and there, but it's not to be, oh, look what he does. No, I do it for the people. I really do it because I care. Other people do it for accolades and stuff like that. I get it, I guess. You'll never hear me mentioned on the news, but the people that know. That's what matters to me. The people know. So other than that, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, Daniel said, happy holidays, Greg. Shout out to you, Dan. I was coming to the audience to Sosua now, but had to unfortunately push it back to New Year. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon, brother. Youth football said, no one can mess up Sosua, bro. No one can mess up Sosua. He tried to put the blame on C3. Everybody blaming each other. No one can mess up Sosua. It can't be messed up. It goes through his phases. I've been through so many phases of Sosua. It's not even funny. But that's the thing. If you haven't been traveling, haven't been coming here long enough, I'm not the end all be all. I've just been here a long fucking time. To the point where I've seen all this stuff. Everybody hates D. What's good? Ali said, I met some brothers when I was there in November. They were in the suit for the first time and they were having a blast. Thank you, Ali. A lot of newbies are having a blast when they get it because it's their version. Always remember, when you got off that plane for your first time, you had a version. The person who came a week after you had a different version. Similar to yours, but a new version. The person who came a year after you had a totally different version. Similar, but not the same. There's always a new version. The problem is we want the version to stay the same each time. Things evolve. Last year I had 82 pounds on this sexy frame. It's gone now. We evolve, we change. I'm gonna get to that too. I got a challenge for you guys. Extra Man is the guy who made my chairs from you. The guy who made my chairs from, I don't even know what that means. So you gotta articulate that a little bit better. Joe, why do we keep doing this? Every place has some good, some bad. It's more about preference. And that's the truth. That's the truth. On Facebook, a dude asked about everybody who been, what do you choose, Colombia or Rio? Now, you know, I'm not a huge fan of Colombia, but I still love Colombia. I said, it's really what you make it. Each destination is really what you make it. So I was like, you got to decide for yourself because someone's experience might not be yours. So he hits me back. He goes, okay, if you had to choose right now, I said, I'm going to choose Rio. That's just me, though. You may love Colombia more. That's what I'm saying. I said, you can't go off of someone else's experience. You have to see it for yourself. That's when I hear those questions, where should I go first? You close your eyes, pick a place, because the person that's giving you the info saying, it's the baddest women in the world, or it's this, or it's that, that's their version. You may not get the same version. Yeah, Caribbean, they do have an express bus, yeah. So, you know, you got to really see how it is. All right, so let me get into this real quick. Let me answer my boy real quick. Sosua was in his paradise. It was crazy, passion, D-Line. It definitely was crazy back then. Sorry, one second. Okay, sorry about that. So where was I at? Okay, I go. Put my phone. I gotta fix my phone to make sure I'm in my right spot. So, Von Brown, what up with you? Hold on. First in flight. I came last year at the same time. It was pouring rain. It was slow, but I still had fun. Bro, and you go check it out tomorrow. Definitely pull up. And that's the thing. You still had fun. It was raining. I mean, your version's always. Now, of course, if it rains too much, it sucks. And during that rainstorm we had it was really crazy. It sucked. But people still found a way to have fun. You would think COVID. Here's the wild part. You would think COVID would have killed Sosua. We had some of the best times during COVID. Like literally, anybody who's in the chat will tell you, during COVID, during all the curfews, all that shit, it was amazing. We must have had a party like every day, every other day. Like it was nuts. We were just running around the city wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Getting pulled over. Getting pulled. Hey, I got my paperwork. Like, it was fucking nuts. Everybody had a good time. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Vaughn, what up? Mo said you got to be outside to understand. Yeah, that's the thing, Mo. People got to be outside. Panty ready to say, yes. I told him, I said, for me, Brazil over Colombia, but he might feel different. He might go to Colombia and might get more. Vaughn said, I need a trip. Oh, okay, I get it now. He said, I opened a bar and used your idea for my chest. Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't understand what you were saying. Keith, you were here forever. COVID definitely was a blessing. He said, my first trip was COVID. Yep. Bro, 5 p.m. curfew and we outside till 11. All right. Before I get into this shit, my first bad experience, well, it wasn't even a bad experience. I was nervous. We went in POP. What were we doing? We were in a taxi. He was a certified taxi. He had the paperwork. So, you know, if you were in the car, he could have the paperwork. It don't matter. But we went and did some fuckery. We got into some fuckery in POP. It was like 4 or 5 of us. So we on the way back, and there's checkpoints everywhere. We are way past curfew, but the taxi don't care. He's like, y'all good. But when they pulled us over, I guess they couldn't really see. It was tinted in the back. But I guess they could see there was a lot of people in the car. Like I said, there was about 4 or 5 of us in the back. And they started merging on the taxi. And I was just like, what are they about to do? Because he's got the paper, and he's checked the paper, but the dude looked in the car. And I'm saying to myself, what are they about? I think I told you guys the story. I think, what are they about to do? Because they were converging on our vehicle. They wouldn't let nobody else pass. And I'm just like, they checked the paperwork. He's legit. What are they doing? Dude peeked in. He said, can you open it? It was a slide door. He slid open. Hey, fellas. He said, hey. Everybody had like a cup in their hand. Everybody drinking. He was like, y'all have a good night. Like I said, it wasn't a bad experience. I was just saying to myself, what the fuck about to happen? Nothing happened, thank God. So I'm gonna get to I don't know why people don't be honest with themselves and just admit the suit dead compared to before. How is it dead compared to before? Put a picture of you can't put a picture of it. Put a picture of yourself, the timeline you talk about to now. Are you dead? Case in point. Different weather, the time, days, months, years, even politics change. Everything changes, man. Theo, what's up? Happy holidays to you, my brother. Yes, I was there twice during COVID and had a ball. Elvis had a Pico Floor. Never say that. Oh, see, a lot of people said they wouldn't pay those prices at Pico Floor, and they did. Haha. I'll talk about that another time. Wiseman said, I had 12 wings from your spot. Very delicious, but dangerous. That thing would keep you on. Appreciate you, brother. And like I said, thank you again, man. Sosua Electric Car said, congratulations, always taking care of the kids, especially during Christmas. Hey, you know I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. So let me get to this. So like I said, big shout out to Jamie. Traveler Motivation Unfiltered. That's his channel. I think this is Instagram as well. So we did an interview yesterday. Dope interview. I like his setup. He knows what he's doing. He's definitely going to blow the fuck up. There you go. Sosua's not there. Learn how to move. But like I said, most of these dudes are on the couch. So shout to them. And the fact that you take a moment out your schedule to talk about Sosua is weird. Anyway, so he posted a piece of Halloween. It's just a quick conversation we had about Halloween, how Halloween blew up. Why is it so important? So I broke it in the video. I'll post the link. In the video, I said how you know, when I first started coming here, it was Memorial Weekend, Super Bowl, then Halloween. Then it became Super Bowl, Halloween, Memorial. Then it became Halloween, Super Bowl, Memorial Weekend. Those three have always been the big ones, and they just changed orders. Now Halloween is just the biggest. Super Bowl's still big. Halloween's the biggest. And I know I had something to do with that. I was basically like, you know, I definitely had something to do with that. I'm a big part of the whole scene in this town, as well as POP. And he posted it up. It was, you know, it was dope. But then the fuckery starts. All right, here's what we're gonna do. So someone decided to take an opportunity to jump on that thread and promote their weak ass brand. And they watch it right now. And said, oh, we started Halloween 7 years ago. I've been doing Halloween since 2015 I've been doing Halloween. But 2010, that's a lot. 2013 was my first Halloween. 2010, I've been doing parties and events out here. So I was just like, ha ha ha. And I laughed because I said, man, I wonder if he realizes how corny that was. I can't even get my own check. And how feminine that was, right? I wonder if he knows that. So I left it alone. But then people started going and commenting. And I'm trying to get to my chat, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, here we go. And he went, he's going on, he went in like a whole rant, took over the whole thread. I think homie deleted it. Took over the whole thread. And he kept going into how he started this shit. And bro, first off, you mad feminine. Okay, let's do it like this. You mad feminine. If you notice, the only person to back you up was your fat brother. Your buffet brother, the brothers in buffet. Buffet, if we go into France. That's the interview right there. Secondly, all the people that came at you was saying they don't know who you are. No one knows you. You went on that thread to build your brand. If you stop and focus on, you know why I win? Because I focus on me. That's why I win. If you stop and focus on you, you'll be building your brand. Instead of crying on the internet saying, I took something from you when you weren't even around when I started all this shit down here. You didn't exist. And let's get to this. All I've heard, and I don't even comment on it because I don't care. I wish you guys the best. All I've heard is how wacky your parties be. All I heard was the Medellin party was corny as fuck. All I heard for the last 3 years was your Sosua parties were corny as fuck. Your man who sits right next to you, before he decided to switch sides, was saying how corny your parties was. And y'all have the best videographers around. When nobody's there, y'all make it look like it's mad people. The people you begged in Roomba, come to my party, please? They went to your party and said they wish they got their money back. I never said that before because I didn't care. And I don't throw shade. But when you throwing shade at me, remember who you are, who I am. Because guess what? I got a surprise for you now. And the dudes, listen, shout to my dudes, shout to Beam, shout to the dudes. You're not going to ruin 10 to 15 years of friendship for 3 fuckboy Philly dudes. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to my real dudes in Philly. They're not even from Philly. They're from the suburb. But you're not going to ruin 10 to 15 years of friendship. I know things happen. We haven't spoken like that, but they check on me. We talk, and you got a leak in your camp anyway. But you recruiting people and trying to convince people that you this dude. Bro, you could beat a man. Nah, you actually can't because you too fucking lame. But that shit is corny. That shit is really corny. All of you were ex-Paradise Life. You all been booted. I got pictures of every single one of y'all in Paradise Life shirts, throwing it up. And y'all just can't keep me out your mind. I got rent free in your head. I don't think about y'all. When you posted that comment, I was laughing like, are you serious? Does he know how much of a hater he looks like right now? And then you went at people, which was, I think that's why you got deleted. You went at people, and people were like saying, bro, what are you talking about? Who are you? Bro, nobody knows you. Besides the people you met through Paradise Life, because that's where all you met, except for a couple of y'all. Nobody knows you. I don't say nothing. I be minding my business. Like I said, I don't need special videographers to make my parties look dope. I don't even gotta post nothing. I don't even gotta post nothing. Other people post. I don't post nothing. Because if you're there, you're there. And by every year it multiplying the people that come, because I throw an event. I don't throw one party. There's no competition. I throw an event. Like I've been throwing events all the time. I've been throwing parties all the time. Get off my dick. And you know what is crazy? Y'all make yourselves look more and more like pussies and suckers every time y'all do stuff like that. Here's my only time. So for you, I'm not gonna respond no more to anything. Don't have nobody call my phone. The dudes that know me well should have already told you, be careful. Don't worry. I've got a surprise. I'm gonna leave it be. I'm not gonna say one more word after this. Surprise. That's all you need to know. And here's the thing. I don't know how people wake up thinking about me. That shit weird. Because this dude right here, you got these suckers online on Instagram. Bunch of bitch ass little niggas, which is weird. But then look at this shit. I think this is a fake account, but I'm gonna pull it up anyway because he posted a picture. Where's it up? This dude woke up and chose violence. Ryan Seavey. Let me pull up his picture. I get a message from my man Pat at 9 p.m. Pat goes, yo, what's this guy talking about? He randomly makes a post about me, about my life is in danger or something like that. This was the other day. I go, what? So I get on the thread, I go, bro, what are you talking about? And so people go, what happened to him? Is he okay? I go, I'm good, get ready for Christmas dinner. I don't know what the fuck this guy talking about. Then someone else goes, some people go, who's FlipFlop? Who are you talking about? Why'd you post this? So he comes at me and says, you know what happened to you. I'm like, bro, no, I'm good. What are you talking about? You should come over and check me out. I'll let you know I'm good. See, the problem is everybody wants to run their fucking mouth, but no one wants to come here. There's a reason for that. Always remember that. How do you wake up thinking about me and make a post about me? How do you wake up and get on Instagram and talk stupid about me? Can I tell you guys something? All right, let's have a powwow. I'm gonna get to the comments in a second. Let's have a powwow. When I wake up in the morning, and I wrote this down, I swear to God, it's right here, and Amir's my witness. He's eating his food, but he can come look. I wrote this shit down. Because I had to think about when I wake up, what I think about. I wrote this shit down 2 days in a row. When I wake up in the morning, when I woke up yesterday, actually before all this happened, because I was going to respond to Ryan Seavey, whoever he is. When I woke up yesterday, I thought about, will the Knicks win a championship? I think we got what it takes. I believe in Brunson. That's what as soon as I woke up, I was like, I believe him. I swear to God, before I said actually it's weird. I didn't pray yet. I hadn't prayed yet. I thought about Brunson first. That was weird, right? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I didn't even pray yet. I didn't even brush my teeth yet. I was like, I rolled out of bed like, Brunson, I believe in Brunson. I swear to God, I woke up and thought about that. Then, of course, my daily thinking, my by myself meeting, that's later on. This morning, when I woke up, I swear before God, maybe it's because I had to think about something. I swear to God, and I thought about this a long time ago, too. I woke up and wondered, when aliens do finally come to Earth, what sport will they be good at? I wonder, will they be good at basketball, baseball, like volleyball, badminton? I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, what do aliens like? Are they good at sport, or are they just aliens? What do they do? What do they do for fun? Do they drink 40s, like more liquor? What is it? But anyway, that's what I think about when I wake up. They play spades. There you go. Like, are they good at spades? Do they play big whiz? I don't know. I was just curious. Like, what do they do for fun? Do aliens just abduct humans for fun? Is that all they do? They've got to have some leisure time. Like, when they're not being an alien, when they're not being weird. So that's what I think about when I wake up. I don't think about other people. I don't think about other things. I wonder what these guys are doing, so I could hate on them. No. What type of sucker life do you live? Shit weird. Let me get to the comments. Dudes be thinking about the wrong. How you think about me? I mean, listen, I'm a pretty handsome fella. I will not lie about that. But you don't gotta think about me all the time. Let me catch up on the comments. Here we go. He said Pico Floor was scandalous. I got no comment on that. That was a friend of mine. Panerator said there's a significant difference in sewer than it was before, but I wouldn't say it's dead. Exactly. Freddie Mac, what up with you? Said Pico Floor with GFE dinner and breakfast, and you paying for all of it. Freddie Mac, yes, Halloween is the biggest. That path to Pico Floor is rocky. Yeah, they still ain't fixed that road, by the way. I think Halloween is better than Super Bowl. It is now, yes. But, you know, Super Bowl was one of the biggest at the time. I remember Big D had parties. I had parties. Squad had parties. So the Twins had parties. I don't know where they're at now, but the Twins had parties, if you remember them. For you guys have been here a long time. DJ Panther, my guy. Johnny said on the way to Ethiopia to go my white Cowboys Paradise Life shirt. That's what's up. There goes the interview as well. Only hurt dogs holler. That's a fact. I went to a party. You had a huge brown hotel like 2003. Victoria House. Bro, here's the wild part when someone says they started something. I was doing parties once a month. Once a month. Then it was once a week. That was 2013, 2012. Once a week. When did you start? Bro, go put your pamper on. Then go get your big boy pants, because you're not ready to sleep in a bed without Pampers. You know, you're still wet the bed. And then come talk to me. And then by the way, for these frauds, like I said, they're not getting no response from me ever again. But for these frauds, I will not argue with anybody who lives with their parents. Okay? And fly standby only. I own my house. I own my 2 vehicles. 2. My kids is well taken care of. And I still travel the world. Not bragging. Maybe you want to join the investment channel, so show how to flip some money. Because flying standby, by the way, your own man who's from your city was laughing at y'all a few years ago when y'all got stuck in, I think it was Colombia y'all got stuck in, or Thailand, whatever it was. He was laughing at y'all. Shit weird. Of course you can go do things because you live. What's up, man? You live with your parents. You got money. Of course you can. There's no issue. You looking for the menu?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yes.
I got you. The TV in the corner right there. I got you, brother. Give me 1 second. Mira, give me 1 second. I gotta change this channel. 156, número 3. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. This duty calls. But like, arguing with people who ain't got nothing, like how you in competition with me and you haven't done nothing with your life? I can't argue with people. I can't go back and forth with people like that. And I won't. Get nothing from me. That's the end of that. Fly your standby, enjoy yourself. But you're not really traveling. You can't call yourself a veteran traveler. Only flying standby. Like if you work for the airline, yep, that's it. If you work for the airline, cool. You got to. The rest of the guys work for the airline. I was rocking out Victoria. He said, whose man's is this? You already know. I went to the first Halloween party in Classical 2015, but not too many dressed in costume. Actually, believe it or not, sometimes the costume party was dope. Blade Runner, what up with you? Panty Raider said, I'm one of the guys that wanted my money back. The party they threw in Sosua was garbage. I didn't type that. Wait, let's read it again. Let's read it again for the people in the back. I'm one of the guys. Garbage. I heard all the parties. But there's a competition? How you losing your own competition? Ain't nobody ever said my parties were whack. And we go back 2010, 2013. Woo! Hooligan Travels, what up with you? They tried to get Benya to switch sides. And listen, they tried to get a lot of people to switch sides. And Benya's never switch sides on me. That's the home. That's what people don't realize. Loyalty is one thing, right? This motherfuckers only know disloyalty. And they expect everyone to be disloyal like them and try to recruit people to be disloyal like them. I don't want those people around me. I don't. Joseph says, Sosua is the only place I've booked a return trip while still on the current vacation. I've done that too. P.S. R&B singer available for Halloween, Roll Tide Road. Joseph, I've literally booked a flight while I'm still here. I've done that, 100%. That Emirates Cup got New York fans hoping for real. Hey, listen, that's all I think about. 30 Action, what's up? How's your Christmas in DR video classes? He said, Christmas, appreciate you. Antarctic, what up? They have a good slam dunking ability and hot as black men. Any plans for Super Bowl? Yeah, I got the game here at the bar, but as of right now, I'm not doing any part. I do have a meeting. I got to meet with somebody. I messed up the meeting the other day. I had to run to the crib, but I got a meeting with a couple. See, I'm meeting with business owners, and I don't see none of these dudes at the table. None of them. No one knows them. So say, hey, let's call so-and-so. No, they don't know you, bro. Stay in your lane. Go in the group, chatty patty about me, brag about paying who pays the least amount for a hooker. That's all. That's the claim to fame. I've only paid $5. That shit is weird to me. But do that and just go on with your life. Leave me alone. I don't think about none of y'all. Y'all don't even exist in my world. Because here's the thing. If this was Southside, you couldn't breathe the same air as me, fam. If I felt short of breath on the corner of my block, I would make you walk away. When someone's taking my air. No, you don't deserve none of that. Get out of here. Don't breathe my air. What the fuck you doing? You ain't built for this. HR said, I used to stay at Victoria House every damn trip. That long ass walk back and forth to pick up and drop off shit. Hey, look, that walk to the gate was crazy, right? John from Kid, what up? Jason Diggs in the building, Southside in the building. Itinerary very shit. Give me. No, listen, nothing wrong with standby. But don't tell me you one of the biggest travelers ever and you only fly standby. Don't tell me that. Don't compare yourself to someone that flies business class all the time, or someone that flies even if it's economy, flies all the time every few weeks. Don't compare yourself to that person. That person pays for their ticket. You can't compare. Nothing wrong with don't get me wrong. I'm talking about when people brag about their travels, like I said, if you work for the airline, shit, you deserve it. That's part of your job. But for the people that don't work for the airline, that only fly standby, can't afford their own tickets, bragging about how much they balling, shut the fuck up. Wow, Sosua party was garbage. Yeah, hey Jason, hey, that's what they said. I wasn't there though. I stayed at Mary Rose once, then Costa Lynn. Mary Rose is cool. I threw a couple parties over there. What's up, young man? How you doing, brother? A lot of guys can't go back to 2013. That's why I said, like, when I'm talking, a lot of people don't understand. Oh, it's right there. No, you got it. The blue key, yep. Definitely hit that like button, y'all. We got 122 in the chat. Where can I find a good New Year's Eve party in the Sioux? Oh, well, okay, so I'm glad you asked that. So Hotel Calibri's having a New Year's party. Big shout to Ron. I got to meet with him. Hotel Calibri is having a New Year's party. You can look that up on Instagram. Ground Zero is having a New Year's party. I did that like 2 years ago. I want to say Blue Ice is having, I haven't seen no promotion, but I think Blue Ice is having a New Year's party. And of course, Cabaret and Port Plata having tons of New Year's parties. I haven't decided where I'm going yet. But yeah, there's going to be lots of parties going on. But like I said, Hotel Calibri is the one I'm really interested in. I'm going to talk to my peoples and see if we're going to head over there. Jay Hover said, keep it real, Flip. Most not flying business class at all. Even standby has to pay something. It's just reduced price. We should also say if you're flying simply on fundraising, we're not the same. I'm not worried about the fundraising. I'm not worried about the fundraise dudes. The fundraise dudes ain't online flossing like they doing all this traveling. The fundraise dudes, whether they live with their parents or not, they're not acting like they balling. But when you're living with your parents, flying standby, paying $100, don't do that. Be quiet, enjoy your trip, and go get your cheap hookers. Don't be out here claiming we this, we that. You're nobody. That's why nobody knows you. Like I said, nothing wrong with flying standby. I flew standby many a times. But when I flew standby, I shut up. And I was always in business class except once. And me, I was business class. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you something. Once you get used to business class, you will not fly economy ever again. Ever. I felt bad when I had to fly because I brought my girl to Brazil. I was like, fuck. Because, I had to sit next to her, right? So we flew extra economy. But I was like, Jesus Christ. But then coming back, I gave her a business class seat. So she's up in the front and loving life, sipping champagne. But we can do stuff like that. But I earned mine. I'm not talking about the fundraise dudes. They don't brag about how much they balling with your money. But when dudes sit there and fly standby only, get stuck in countries and be bragging, that shit weird to me. Bro, sit down. Because the first kid you get, your life is over. Because you've never known responsibility. Living in mom's basement is wild work. And I'm not talking about Razor Ray. Shout out to Razor Ray, that's my man. Living in mom's basement is wild work. Talking about, look what I'm doing. You ain't got no bills, homie. That's what I said, we not the same, man. Ain't nothing the same about me than anyone else. Especially the dudes that can't stand me. Jason said on stand, that's my point. How you on standby acting like you balling? Freddie Mac said Halloween was so big, people waiting for 2020. Said, bro, tell me about it. And like I said, I already sold tickets. Sold a couple rooms, sold a bunch of tickets already. Like, we already moving. Extra manager said, bragging about not paying the pro is extra weird, bro. You know what's really weird? Bragging about paying the least. I paid 50. Well, I paid 49. Yeah, because for me, I'm laughing. That shit weird. You saved the whole dollar on the hooker? And she rubbed my toes. Oh, you paid 55. Why'd you do that? That's too much. Chatty patty ass suckers. Shit weird. Bunch of fucking weirdos. Wiseman said let's still off a standby. Yeah, they still off a standby. I wouldn't mind flying standby. I'm just saying, you're not gonna see me on standby. Oh, balling, bro. Look at me. Taking pictures of the food that you can't afford to eat anyway. Look at the filet mignon. You ain't getting that on your budget, fam. You didn't fly standby, you ain't getting that. HR said during COVID in the suit, the airlines waived the change fees. Oh yeah, they waived them change fees hard. Southwest Schwarzenegger, what up with you? Definitely hit that like button. Definitely listen, I'm gonna definitely be in touch with y'all again, but happy holidays to all of y'all. What good, bro? How you been? Triple OG. What up, Root the Coop? Don Miguel said, brought my cousin in Halloween for his first time. He had the time of his life. You already know, and I appreciate you. M. Dot said, tell him, Flip, we were first class going to Brazil. Bro, look. M. Dot in front of me. So look, fly, I fly with Steve all the time. We travel together. But M. Dot happened to be in Panama. He's on a plane with us. Years ago when we were in Colombia, Cartagena, me, Steve, and Tavares flew together. You know what I'm saying? We all. I actually got the last steak in business class. Tavares is upset because he was behind me. Yeah, listen. We earned this. We gonna fly good. Now, if I get a cheap seat for a certain amount, yeah, I'll go extra economy. I'm good with that. But I prefer business. I walk in, I get my first drink. Yeah, Root the Coupe, I paid $41.50. Paradise Life represented New Year's, Pattaya, Thailand, Ho Chi Minh, Da Nang, Vietnam. That's what's up. We definitely outside. He said first class, not in the back of the bus. Dudes be weird, but like I said, man, it was so funny to me to see this dude Ryan, to see them little I'm gonna call them expat Paradise Life members, XPL. That's their new name, XPL. They're no longer the overweights on there. They're the XPL. By the way, instead of focusing on me and hating on me and my wins, because you could be a winner too. Probably not, but you could be. You should challenge yourself into the 30-day challenge. Here I go. So listen, guys, enough with that bullshit and those suckers. 30-day challenge. 30-day challenge. I'm challenging all of you, and I want you all to join this challenge, and I want you to stay in tune with me. and keep me posted on your progress. Now, the challenge is not only about weight loss. Okay? The challenge is not only about weight loss. The challenge is change something. Starting January 1st, 30 days. Change something. You got a bad temper? Work on it. Feel you eat too much? Work on it. Feel you drink too much? Work on it. Need to change something in your life? Work on it. Need to change something at work? Work on it. Need to go to the gym? Work on it. 30-day challenge. Me, I'm just going to tighten up, get my body back to where I want it to be. That's my goal right now. And also control my temper. Like, you gamble too much. There you go. Like, 30-day challenge starting January 1st. And you can stay in tune with me. Stay in touch with me. You got my number. You got my email. Stay in tune with me. Say, hey, G, I'm trying to get this right, but I'm fucking up. Cool. We'll talk it. We'll talk it out. You do certain, you masturbate too much, whatever it is. Like, I'm just making things up. Not seriously. Some people do. Whatever it is, like 30-day challenge. I'm challenging all of you because I'm doing it. 30 days, straight gym, no drinking. I already started my diet back. I'm 208 right now. I think it's 208. I'm going to stay around 210, but look like 220. I know how to do it. I just don't want to gain more weight. I'm not interested in gaining weight. I'm interested in just looking good, right? Model photo shoot type shit, you know? That's just me. That's what I'm going for right now. And no drinking. 30 days of detox in my entire body. No alcohol at all. Believe it or not, alcohol puts on weight on you as well. But 30-day challenge for all of y'all. And I'm explaining something to you. There's this story I heard not too long ago. I think it was on YouTube or something. I listen to so many different things. So I'm going to read it to you guys. A boy and a horse were in the woods with a lot of fog. The boy said, I can't see the path. The horse responded. He said, can you see your next step? The boy said, yes. The horse said, then start with that. Start with the next step. Start with the first step. 30-day challenge. I'm challenging every single one of my viewers. Even my haters. Challenging you too. Put the fucking Twinkie down. Put the weed down. You know, put the cheesesteak down. Grab a salad. I know it's hard, but grab a salad. But like I said, it ain't just about weight loss. Challenge yourself to change something that you've been trying to change for a while now. We're doing this together. 30-day challenge starting January 1st. And what we're going to do is every single person find that one thing to change. He said, put the Coca-Cola, but whatever it is, just change the one thing. It's baby steps, guys. I tell you guys, it's baby steps. Baby step. Let me catch you in the comments. Hold on. Is there a meetup somewhere? How often do people ask how you get here? I'm assuming our objective is to get there. Yeah, wherever, J-Ho, we always meet up. So you know you had your first drink before you got to the airport. Yeah, but I got more when I got in business class. That American VIP in Miami is nice. They even got shower rooms. Yeah, the new one is crazy. You go get your own, but you go grab the bottle and pour. We was grabbing Grey Goose like, oh, don't do that. American Airlines, don't do that. I was in there like, looking around like, am I doing this right? There's no bartender. They were like, no, sir, go ahead. I was like, oh, shit. You gave me access to the bottle? Oh, no. K&K's a certified jet flyer. You know, I have my couple jet trips, you know what I'm saying? Private jet trips, those are dope. GD Simon, need you to spell it. Oh, Colibri. 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 Yeah, Colibri. Colibri. Check that out. You said you gamble too much. There you go. But you do pretty good. But yeah, slow down the gamble. Even if you don't stop, gamble less. See, my rule with gambling is if I lose 2 days in a row, I lose 3 days in a row, I take 2 days off. That's my gambling routine. I'm on the challenge already because I'm there in 40 days. Stopped all the sweets BS. Want to get back to winning. There you go. And like I said, you can start now. I'm just challenging everybody to start January 1st for 30 days. Ozempic work it. Nah, I don't take Ozempic, bro. I ain't with that. This is all hard work. There you go again, trying to downplay the hard work I put in. No, I didn't use none of that stuff. And by the way, Ozempic would not have me in the gym lifting 80-pound, 100-pound dumbbells. Your favorite underrated sedan. Your challenge next month in Ramadan in February. About to have me on beast mode. Bro, that's perfect. Said challenge accepted. That's perfect. Right before Ramadan, you looking your best, and you already controlled your hunger by dieting properly, which I'm sure you know how to do anyway. But there you go. Put the cocoa. Hooligan Travel said, I want to challenge myself to not go off on goofy people. It is hard, because the goofies be goofing. It is hard. The goofies be goofing. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that was some goofy. And I saw you commented. That was some goofy shit yesterday. You gotta understand when you show your hand like that, that shows how much of a cocksucking hater you really are. And someone should tap you on the shoulder and be like, fam, you're bugging. You're looking crazy out here. But no one says that. It should be like, bruh, you looking crazy out here. Like, you should turn your Wi-Fi off for a little bit. That is just straight nuts. Sitting there going off like a big old goofy, talking about all this crazy stuff. There you go, bro. It's all good. I tell you, I got you. Yeah, you gotta really. Someone's gotta tap you on the shoulder and tell you to calm that shit down. You looking crazy out here. Oh, she working. Por número 3, nada, solo por número 5. ¿Tú sabes? Número 5, por el de soccer. No, that's correct. So número 5. Sorry, yo. Get my TVs ready for the game. Hooligan, I want to not respond to goofies, but some people are just so goofy they can't help themselves. They goofier than Disney, if that makes sense. I challenge the haters to stop hating. Oh, they're not gonna stop. They can't. That feminine energy is taking over masculinity. But see, I'm 47. I don't understand that life. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that lifestyle of being a sucker and being feminine and chatty and talking about other men, thinking about other men. That's weird to me. So I stay with my salads. I think I'm the only one at your bar that gets salad with their wing. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. I wish I did that. Damn, you said put the weed there. Nah, you good. September 1st. Jesus Christ, I'm living in the future. January 1st. And I ain't saying here's the challenge. If you're trying to stop. If you're not trying to stop or trying to slow down, okay, January 1st. Coming to Sue in, Peter said, coming to Sue in April, $600 for a flight from Calgary to Toronto. That's what's up. That's a good price. User said, did you hear that? Someone just sent me that too, like literally a while ago. Get some help. This is a no judgment zone. Been showered in the Admirals Club since 13. Hit the spot fresh. Stat, what up with you? He said it needs to shut down. Mr. Beautiful, what's up, my brother? He said got back on the El Cartney today. I got to get back on. I ain't gonna lie to you. That helped me a lot. That shit works, but makes me shit. Yeah. The only thing with that is how you use it. I actually had to stop because I was getting badass and reflux. But at the beginning, it did. I could feel the burst of energy. That 1 hour burst of energy in the morning. That Canelo fight lasted until it was crazy. Where it lasted a long time. Yeah, so at the end of the day, the 30-day challenge, man, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to stop being a hater. Challenge yourself to do better. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, challenge yourself. My challenge is I'm gonna be drinking this week, probably one day next week, and I'm done. And then January 1st, no alcohol at all for 30 days. Believe it or not, you actually feel different with no alcohol. I'm a detox completely, hit the gym every single day, get my cardio in, lifting. I got my whole plan worked out. And also take a moment to write shit down. Get a book, write shit down, get a notepad, write shit down. What do you want to challenge yourself to change about you? Me, it's my temper, which when I say my temper, just to not go off on like Hooligan said, not to go off on goofies or goofy shit. Because some people just make me mad on goofy shit. They're not goofy, they just say goofy shit. Or something else, you know what I'm saying? Just something to dedicate yourself for 30 days to that you're trying to change about you. It don't have to be weight loss. It don't have to be the gym. Something about you. Stats said people need to have the same dedication to the gym that they have to their job. That's real. And I had to overcome that mentality. So you right about that. Some people got to sit back and say to themselves, what's important to me? You know? So like I said, you got another week to think about it. 2 weeks really. But Think about something that you want to change with yourself, and I challenge everybody, a 30-day challenge. We're all in this together. We can all help each other, push each other. Sometimes we need a hater to make sure that you know you're leaving them in the past behind you. Here's the thing. You know, that slogan, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing nothing. I get that. That's right? But it's annoying. Because all the hater is a motherfucker that ain't clapped yet. That's all he is. He just ain't clapped. He didn't applaud yet. He's a fan who hasn't clapped yet. And most of these dudes are my fans. But they just didn't want to clap anymore, so they decided to turn on me. That's cool. It's just shut up and leave me alone, because I don't bother. Listen, you'd be surprised how many people talk about me. Like Ryan Seavey got out of bed and made a post on Facebook randomly. I thought it was the most random thing I've ever seen. And like the kid Jason who was in love with my baby mom, he just randomly made a post about me. I'm like, what the fuck? It's 4 a.m. Who makes these posts? You woke up and chose violence? Like, I don't even understand this. I'm in my own world. I'm literally thinking about the Anunnaki. Is that a real thing? I'm trying to figure out who the fuck carved these statues in Egypt. Because some of the stone came from 600 miles away. That's what I'm thinking about every day. I'm confused. But you're thinking about me. I'm over here saying to myself, how did they get those stones 600 miles down the Nile River at 200 tons apiece? How did they do that? And you over here thinking about me. We not the same. I'm trying to figure out, do these niggas have levitation devices? Did they have mind control? Like, this is shit we don't know about that I'm concerned about. You know, because if our past is better than our future, what the fuck is going on here? Who carved those statues? Who did that? Who carried those blocks? Who did that? Just saying. But you worry about me. You gotta get your mind right. There's levels to this shit. People don't make excuses to not go to work, but make excuses. That's a fact. You say your confidence offends this kid. Hey, Stat, and that's real. But at the end of the day, I am who I am. I can't change who I am. And like I said, I'm not gonna go out my way to be liked and be phony. I'm from Southside. I don't know where Bell's from. I'm from Southside. Like, that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's when people say Southside, they say Southside. Like, that's a real thing. You know, we have pride where we from. We're prideful of being where we're from. So at the end of the day, like, I don't know what that life is like to feel that way about somebody, be envious. I don't envy nobody. Nobody. No, that's a lie. I envy people who get to live with their parents until they 40-something years old. I definitely envy that shit. I wish I could do that. Let me go buy a Benz right now. Master Mason's flip. That's who carved them, floated them up there. All right, if that's the answer, I'm gonna look it up. As soon as I get off this live, I'm going online. Master Masons, okay. I was concerned because we had so much great technology. And by the way, I'm also concerned with Atlantis. Now that I think about it, I thought for 2 years about Atlantis when I was younger. Atlantis is a real place. I think it's in Bimini, Bahamas. Because they got the road there under the ocean. Yeah, I was concerned about Atlantis too. I'm actually curious, will we ever find Atlantis? Will they come back? And I'm concerned about that. That's the things I think about. Like, it's weird. I don't think about none of these motherfuckers. If you pull up on me at this bar, Greg, what you think about? Atlantis, aliens, Egypt. What I be thinking about? The Knicks. Oh, the other day I was thinking about, because you know they're talking about the Giants trading Dart to get Mendoza, which is the stupidest thing ever, because Dart's having one of the best seasons by a rookie quarterback ever. And he's the best rookie quarterback right now. So that's weird to even talk about that. And Mendoza's a pocket quarterback, so that's stupid. I was saying, damn, I wonder if we get 4 first-round picks for that number 1 pick. And get a good coach, that'll change the Giants completely. That's what I was thinking. I'd be thinking about. Meanwhile, you and the chatty patty who talk about me. I want to talk to somebody about Atlantis, but I know it gets weird. Those conversations get weird. I don't hear looking at me like, what the fuck is he talking about? Is this crazy? Did you hear about Two Tone Comedy? Did you know about him? And his club foot. Like, those are conversations you just can't have with me. You can't have those comments with everybody. Blade Runner said, you're in deep thought, they don't gossip. That's my point. I be in my own world. You gotta see me at home. I swear to God. I'll be watching shit. I'll be like, oh, I knew the motherfucking Egyptians were around for a long time. They be lying to us. Who built that? Why does that one in Mexico look like the one in Egypt? I be on. That's the shit I be on. I don't know. I ain't got time to be worried about nobody else. Motherfucker be gossiping. What's up, young man? Chicago in the building. All right. You from 63rd, right? 63rd, the best mom right there. You got to be yourself. The people that is meant to be around will be around. That's 100%. Me to try and always intrigue my mind as well. And that's weird because it's like a gravitational force over there that's weird. Dart play like a running back. That's what he needs to stop, but he's still a hell of a quarterback. How planes and people disappear. That's a fact, bro. You see, we on the same page. This is what worries me. I want to go to the Bermuda Triangle, but I'm nervous. We were on a cruise, and I was like, oh, man, I hope these motherfuckers ain't going to Bermuda Triangle. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous. I was like, I don't know what to do. What happens if the boat disappears? I'm the only one on the boat. Or everybody in the boat disappears. I'm the only one there. Yeah, what the fuck I can't drive a Carnival cruise ship. What do I do? Have you ever seen Ghost Ship? That shit's serious. What happens if I'm in a plane and we go to Bermuda Triangle and everyone disappears except me? I can't fly a plane. Maybe you didn't know. These are the things I go. And it's weird as fuck, but I keep these thoughts to myself. That's why I don't tell nobody. This is just me in my alone time, trying to figure out what's been going on in the world. How did this happen? And I love y'all to death. They found the Egyptian chariot under the Red Sea. They did. They 100% did. Uh-oh, something hit me. He said Moses never existed. Ask Google. I'm so mad at you for that. But anyway, guys, so you got a lot of food to eat on the boat before you die. But I get lonely. Well, that's cool. Being alone is fine with me. I got in trouble a lot as a kid, so I was always on punishment. So I be making games. I be making games in my head, so I'm good with that. Don't quote me on that. I know that sounds crazy. He said glass half full. He said you should be nervous. That could be your last cruise. Do the Giants tank for the Giants ain't winning no more games. We might win today. That's about it. We ain't winning no more games. We got people sitting out. We're basically running the table, trying to get everybody healthy for next year right now. Dart's gonna get his experience. That's about it. I don't see much more than that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get ready for some football on Sunday. Like I said, 30-day challenge. And also, by the way, Sosua will never die. Don't listen to what nobody says. No couch potatoes. Nobody in another country talking about the soup. Because if they were enjoying themselves so much, they wouldn't talk about Sosua. If you were having so much fun in that country, you wouldn't stop and mention Sosua. Nah, no picks today, bro. I had no time to go over no picks. This whole weekend, I've been crazy. Big shout out to DJ Ben Local. So y'all stay tuned for more. I'll be touching in with y'all again this week. But yeah, enjoy Sunday football. Yeah, Sosua never will stop. Barry said, hey, Gray, I had to say Merry Christmas. Love you, brother. Today we enemies. I hope y'all do win. I need the number one pick. CMD, shout to you. Shout to all you guys. Hit that like button, by the way, too. I just got ready from the sewer. Had a great time. There you go. Listen, definitely pull up. I'll see y'all soon. Me, myself, I'm going to watch some football today. Hopefully the Giants get spanked because I need 4 first-round picks. Appreciate y'all. Much love from me to you. 30-day challenge. January 1st. What are you going to change? What are you going to change? Look, Kenya said the Sioux Fire just got back. That's not me typing. That's not me. See you soon, brother. Y'all stay tuned for more MrFlipFlop. The most hated, highly debated, world-renowned, always found. I just made all that up. I swear to God, I just did.